All right, we're going to continue on with the implementation. So in our video.js, we're now going to return an array. So just put a bracket here and a bracket at the very end. The new React lets us return an array of items, but we want to make sure that each one has a key and that they're separated by commas. So we already imported the share modal. The share modal is going to be the first thing, and the second thing is going to be a snack bar. So let's deal with the share modal first. I gave a key. I just added a key called video main page to our main div. To the share modal, key is video share modal. Open is going to be this.state.share dialog open, which we saw in the last video. Share modal closed is going to be a function we call handle share modal close. The link to share is that link, or this.state.link to share that we set in our component did mount. And we have on change, which is handle share modal text, on copy, handle copy, and the title, we already have the title. So I'll show you some of these methods here. They're pretty simple. They may be able to be consolidated into one toggle method, but for now we'll keep them separate for simplicity. Understandability, I guess. Handle share modal open, just set the state of the share dialog open to true, and handle share modal close, you just set share dialog open to false. Handle share modal text is a simple function of an event, and just set the link to share to the e.target.value. I don't really know where they have this, but you're allowed to change the link you want to copy in YouTube, so I just put it in here. And this is a neat little thing, handle copy. First, it's going to trigger something the copy snack bar open true. We'll get to that in a second. Then document.getLMID link text.select. And then document.exec command copy. So this is why we gave this text field in our share modal this ID of link text, so we can grab it up the contents and copy it to the clipboard back here. So this share dialog open becomes the open prop, which we can switch back and forth with our methods that we pass down to share modal. Well, we're also going to import snack bar and the close icon. Snack bar comes from material UI snack bar, and icon comes from material UI icon /close. And that's the third item that we return. And we have snack bar open and close functions, very similar to how the modal works. When it's true, we pass the open prop of true. When we want to close, we pass the open prop of false. Pretty simple. And our third thing, make sure we use a comma. We put our snack bar and a key. We have a duration. It means it closes in 8 seconds. Anchor origin, you have to set. We want it in the bottom left corner, so you set vertical and horizontal anchor origins. All these props you can find on the Material UI site. On request closed. And our message, it's contents of the snack bar. We just, for now, video link copy to clipboard. And you can put an action in there, so we're just going to use the close icon. And if you click it, it just calls the handle copy snack bar close that we set up there. Color inherit, that's just to make it white. I'll show you how it all works. So, we need a video ID. Well, why don't we just... We haven't put a way to get to our videos yet. That's okay. Go to our database, and from our database, we'll be able to find an ID. You could just upload a new video if you wanted to as well, and use that ID. Eventually, we'll be bringing in, list of the users' videos and whatnot. And as usual, I apologize for things running slow. It's because I'm doing the screencast. Maybe I shut down a couple things, it'll go faster. Anyways, this is how you just come in and you can look at your data. Here's an ID. So we'll just grab this ID, come back to our app. We'll go to /videos. Oh, look, it had it saved even. /videos /ID. So we can take the IDs right off of maybe it's /video. Yep, /video, not video, sorry. So you see that brings up our page, and now when we click our share button, brings that up. So I guess we should also show, let's see, right here in our icon button, put an on-click of our handle share modal open function. That goes to our share modal open function that we defined up top. But put that on this icon button. I put it on the typography. I forget why, but it seems to work better down here on the typography. So now when we click that, we get this. If you click copy, we get our snack bar. Delete that. See that our copy method works. And these different share buttons are automatically rigged up. So for example, click on Facebook. It's going to open up its own window. And this is how a user can share. And they just click post to Facebook and it'll be on Facebook. The one little trick to this, and of course if you click anywhere off it, it's going to disappear. It's running really slow. I'm very sorry about this. Video is brutal. But one thing I did add in our index.html, just for now, all these different Facebook, Twitter, they need meta tags in order to render the link. So in our public /index.html, I just put generic. These are for Facebook. And we'll go into detail in a further video of how we're going to dynamically implement meta tags. But for now, you can just use these. Of course, you want to use the URL that's your URL. And this is the address to the image. You can make a thumbnail image, or you could use this one that I hosted on Amazon. This is how we get to see those. When Facebook scans a link, this is how we get to see it. So we'll get into more details about this in future videos.